Good morning, Titans. Today is Wednesday, April 29th, and you're watching OlyTV.
Leonardo's a leader in blue, does anything it takes to get his stitches through. Donatello is a fellow, has a way with machines. Raphael's got the most attitude on the team. Michelangelo, he's one of a kind, and he knows where to find it when it's party time. That's a splinter out of every single skill they need to be one lean, mean, greedy, credible team. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Heroes in the half shell. Turtle power.
For anyone interested in learning more about the Olympus cross-country team, there will be an informational meeting for parents and students this Thursday at 6 p.m. in the lecture hall. Please come and learn about our out-of-state travel plans, competitions, and training, which starts early in the summer.
Connor, did you take the ACT this year?
Nah, I'm only a sophomore.
Oh, well, the ACT test results are in for all 11th graders who took it this year. Please come to the counseling center or check myact.org to see your results.
Ever wondered where The Princess and the Pea came from? Opening night for Once Upon a Mattress was last night, and it runs through May 2nd. Tickets are $8, and the show is in the Black Box Theater. You will see OlyTV's very own James and Ellie, and OlyTV alumni Eva and Ninja. It's sure to be a night full of laughs.
Poetry Out Loud is an annual competition that you may have grown about in your English class. I know I did. But did you know that it can offer real opportunities? Here is an exclusive interview with James Ware, a student here at Olympus and the Utah Poetry Out Loud winner, about his experience with the program.
Hi, my name is James Ware. I was encouraged by my English teacher, Mr. Searle. I originally, I was familiar with Poetry Out Loud, but with the competing aspect, I wasn't really that familiar with it. I wasn't fully interested in it. But once I signed up to recite a poem just for class as an optional assignment, I did it. Mr. Searle said, "Hey, were you gonna compete?" And I'm like, "Oh, I wasn't planning on it." But he really encouraged me to do so, and I've done well. And Langston Hughes, I was familiar with him, learning about him as a figure of the Harlem Renaissance, as a poet, as an activist, and I wasn't originally seeking out to find a poem by him. I was looking through the anthology online, and really it kind of chose me, honestly. I saw his name, I recognized it, and when I clicked on the poem, I'm like, it immediately drew me in, and the rest is history. The blues music is such a big part of African American culture and history, and really it's literally what it's called. It's a fantasy, basically, of the perfect blues song where you take an individual who has had hardship, she's been left by the love of her life, and she has to take that pain and do a full 180 and find out how can she leave her blues aside and go on and live her life. And it's just so powerful to me, and I really love it.
Did you know James represented Olympus in Washington, D.C. yesterday? Anywho, Casey wanted to shout out Miss Tall for the contributions she has made to the community at Olympus. Here she is with more.
All right, here we're going to play a little game of Name That Tune. Are you ready? Okay, here's another one. Are you ready? Let's do... final one. Let's do... Yay! All right, there you go. Okay, I've taught here at Olympus for 4 years. And how has it impacted me? I have realized I've been at home with kids I taught at Cottonwood High for 12 years before I took a big hiatus when I had kids. And so I took 13 years off, and I hadn't intended on going back to high school to teach, but the way that it all worked out, here I am. And I just have to say, it's been the greatest for me because it turns out I do like having a schedule and things to do, and it's better for me in every way to have like something to go to look forward to every day, even if I dread a little bit of it sometimes. My favorite thing about this school are the people, all the students and all the teachers. It really, it was a little bit hard when I first got here because I came in the middle of the year. And so it took a moment for things to just settle in. And that was hard, but now it feels so comforting to have so many good people of all different walks of life here, both as students and as teachers, so it's the people. Choir tour was so much fun. It was the best experience and so much fun. The students, we do all the fun stuff and we do all the valuable stuff. It's a great way to connect, and so I found myself at the end of choir tour, I knew they all got an Academy Award. We left and came home right after the Academy Award, so we were just a couple blocks away from the Oscars. And so it was fun thinking up prizes and awards for every single student, because just during the course of the tour, I got to know them that much better, and it was really fun. If there is one thing that teaching has taught me, it is there's always another way. I feel like I get something down and I learn as a teacher how to be the best teacher, and there's always something more. And you know who I learn it from? From the kids. I learn it from all the students, and I think, oh, they didn't get that. Or, oh, that's how that went. So I'm learning that there's always more. I just told my mixed choir this yesterday, this is my dream job, choir. I would be not a good band teacher. I would not be a good theater teacher. I can fill in and I can do some things, but this is my dream job. I am doing it, so I am exactly where I should be. A favorite memory of teaching is, there's many of those, but there are some, it's usually involving music, and when we have just connected on something that is so special, it is something that just stays with me. So there are a few times, I don't really have one that I can tell you right now, but I can say that there are those moments where I feel something, there's something that just brews underneath it all, and I think that we all feel it, and so I love that. And aside from that, some of my other favorite moments are just kids that are fun, and I feel like there's always something fun going on in here with the students, lunchtime, wherever it may be. Okay, thank you.
Now to Miles for sports and entertainment.
Thanks, Caleb. Starting with sports, playoff season has finally arrived for the NBA as some teams have already advanced. The Spurs and Thunder defeat the Trail Blazers and Suns respectively in dominant fashion, as both are already headed to the second round. LeBron shows that he still got it in his age 41 season as he carried the Lakers to a 3-1 lead over Houston in the absence of Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic. Another storyline being the 8th-seeded Magic taking a 3-1 lead over 1-seeded Pistons in the East. In other sports news, the NHL playoffs are also in full swing. Montreal and Tampa are tied 2-2. The Flyers are up 3-2 over the Penguins. The Wild are up 3-2 over Dallas, and Anaheim is up 3-2 over Edmonton. Colorado and Carolina already advanced as they swept their opponents respectively. Buffalo, who made their first playoff appearance since 2011, are on the verge of advancing as they are up 3-2 over Boston. However, the story of this postseason for Utah fans is our very own Mammoth. In their second year of existence, they made the playoffs and are facing off against the Vegas Golden Knights. The series is tied 2-2, and this series has been thrilling. Vegas took Game 1, and Utah was able to steal Game 2 in Vegas, sending the series back home. The Mammoth took a 2-1 lead after Game 3 in the first ever playoff game in Utah. However, Game 4 delivered all the emotions. After trailing 3-0 in the second period, the Mammoth scored 2 goals in 29 seconds before they eventually tied it at 3 at the beginning of the third period. Both teams traded goals from there as it was 4-4 heading into overtime. Vegas eventually took the game at the very end of overtime to tie the series back up. Game 5 is tonight at 8 p.m., so tune in to cheer on your Mammoth. That's all from me. Back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, Miles.
Hey, AJ, how's the weather looking this week?
Thanks, Connor. The weather this week is looking way warmer than it was last week, with Wednesday with a high of 62 and low 41 with partly cloudy skies. On Thursday is a high of 63 and a low 40 with sunny skies. Friday is a high of 68 and a low 42 with sunny skies and some clouds here and there. On Saturday, it's a high of 73 and a low of 50 with some more sunny skies. And then on Sunday, it's the highest with 76 and a low of 54 with partially cloudy skies. On Monday, it gets a little bit cooler with a high of 72 and a low of 51 with some more partially cloudy skies. And then on Tuesday, it's back down into the 60s with a high of 64 and a low of 46 with some rainy skies. So don't forget to have your umbrella with you. That's all from me. Now back to you guys at the desk.
Thanks, AJ. I'm ready for warmer weather.
Me too, dude. And thank you guys for watching OlyTV. Have a wondrous Wednesday, Titans.